stream elements, said. Leah's Lifestyle 95 is now live. Streaming Just Chatting, 10/01/25 first day of October, Hercules Cosplay Day 8.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Leah's Adventure. Hello everyone. Hi Purple, how are you? Hi. Happy Halloween. Yay, I'm glad you're good. What have you been up to? Clearly today by the, what we did, it's Hercules cosplay again. I actually have not been working on it like I should be. So, we have some catching up on to do. I have done some work, just not the way I need to be doing it. I'm doing alright. To be honest, I've been fighting depression since I was a baby, since I was a child, since I was born. So, it's an ongoing process always, but especially these last 3-5 years now, I've been working really hard on truly fixing myself, not just pretending, but actually working on myself. And it's been a really long process, a process longer than I want, and it's been up and down more than I like. But nonetheless, I'm making it work, and it's happening, and some days are better than others. But I feel myself having a lot more energy these days, whether I'm happy or not. So that's something. This house has continuously stayed clean longer than it ever have in my entire life. My laundry and room has stayed picked up longer than I've ever managed ever. And so I'm not doing that great when it comes to my personal relationships and things going on, reacting naturally to emotions. But my house is clean. And I've been feeding myself consistently for months now. So
My partner just got off of work, so I gotta go bye.
okay, have fun. Have a good night. Eat some food. Take care of yourself. Tell me about about how your driver's license stuff went next time you're in. Thanks, I appreciate it. Have a good evening. You don't want to keep your lady waiting. You gotta go get to her. Get that girl. Get that girl. Alright. That's alright, guys. We will move on for a little bit. I gotta talk about what our plans are for where we're at. I've done a few of these where they're looking very nice in the front, and I'm liking how the color is coming out, but I need to darken the back a little bit more, and you can't really see any texture coming through. Besides these lines and the dots that kind of look like it's been sewed up, you can't really see any texturing, and so and there's a little here. There's a little, I don't even know if you can see that. You can't. Yeah. That's okay. We'll focus on the painting, and then I've been waiting for this set of EVA foam to come in, and I really thought it was supposed to be in by now. And so I went and checked on the order, and I had accidentally canceled the order for a whole nother reason. Like a different order got canceled, but it was attached to that order, and so it got canceled with the order I purposely canceled, not knowing it would cancel this order, right? And so I just ordered some more, and they should be in on the 4th. So our goal is just to finish this up and get these done. And so I really need to make sure that these are painted and done by the 4th. And so we got a few days to do that. But even more so, I'm hoping that this evening we'll finish up painting these, and I can start on the dress. And we can start working on my MIG dress. I'm going to be getting a wig in soon, so we'll have to touch up that wig and trim it up and do all the things to that. We'll do that on stream. And then accessories will be next, just finding accessories for everything. And I'm really, really, really hoping to have that all done, because I would really like to wear the costume multiple times throughout October. I want to go to a pumpkin patch in it. I know there's raves happening I'd like to go in. I'm thinking that instead of like doing the traditional like really long dress that Megara has, I'm gonna do a much more shorter dress that Megara does. So I'm going to have to probably swing it, honestly, because I gotta be honest, I've never sewn a full outfit ever. I have fixed seams, I have patched holes, I have done the works, but I've never created a full outfit, you know? So, and honestly, it's been something I've been really scared to do. There's something that's kept me from doing it. I'm not sure what, but I've tried multiple times. I've tried to make multiple costumes and do all the sewing, get everything together, and then there's just something that's always stopped me. But this year's the year, guys, and we're so close. So, we are going to we have water, we have paintbrushes, we have our paint. I think we're low on this paint, so maybe we need to look for some more brown. Let's do that. Unfortunately, my paints have been significantly decreased since the move, so I don't know if I'm going to have what I need, but we will work with what we have, and I know we have some browns in here, and we'll just, you know, we'll just make it function one way or another, because that's the way, I like it. Looks like I really need to get some more paints, though, for sure. Plus, it's good to use up all these extra paints and whatnot. Okay, I think that's good enough. Back here, do we need to turn up the music? How's that music? I don't know if you guys can hear it much. Let's do that. So you guys have a little something in the background while I'm dozing off every now and again, because I've been thinking about talking about something while we do these, right? I'm trying to think of something that will keep people entertained while I'm sitting here doing these streams. And I think, like, there's things that I like to talk about, right? And there's things I want to finish. Like, there's a book reading I need to finish, The Highly Sensitive Person. I'm, like, this close to finishing it. And then there's a book, I think there's another book I need to finish, but I can't do that while I'm doing arts and crafts. And I don't want to just like straight up listen to someone else's podcast and like respond, or like just respond to videos, because I think my responses would be way better if I could respond like while watching them instead of like kind of just having them. So I feel like the best thing is for me is to like actually have something that I want to be talking about, have something that I'm knowledgeable about of some form. And I'm always a big ranter, like that's something that I love to do, but I realize that like if I want to make some kind of like community, I need to have something that I'm ranting about that makes sense. Let's bring you guys this way. Hello. You don't have to be all off in the side over there. Off in the side. Looking at me while I'm hunched over like a crazy lunatic here. I actually got a lower chair. We got a lower chair, so we're a little lower to the ground, and the knees aren't as I'm hoping this will help me sit a little more upright while we're painting today. So, because I need to be working on my posture. I need to work on my posture. Okay. We're gonna pull some black out right away because truthfully, I think I'm just gonna mix black with all the colors for the back paintings, just to darken all the brown, whatever. Because like I think like I'm gonna work with some of the lighter browns first, so I'll just darken them with this, you know? Yeah. Just get some. Let's see. That's kind of more of a yellow. Alright, then a brown. That's like a gold. What do you think? Ooh, I think this is gonna be the closest color, which makes me want to save it because we still have some front ones. I'm gonna try and save this. And I feel like this color is gonna be the next closest. So these two are gonna be, I think, the similarest to this one. So we'll try and save those for the front, and we'll work with everything else for the back, which is one of these colors, which is also kind of like that orangey color, like that. Let's see what we got here. Which one is it more like? It's not like either, but it actually might make this one more of a brown color. So I'm realizing now that it's kind of more of a skin color, and this is more of like a gold color. So I think like a skin color, a gold color, and a little bit of black. That sounds like brown to me. That sounds like dark brown to me. Yeah. Color theory, probably could look into it. Am I going to? You know, I know a little. I can remember some of the color wheel. I think that's good enough. Honestly, I should memorize the color wheel or have it like on deck, because like it would be helpful to know which colors are best next to each other, which colors are best next blended with each other. And if you know how to do that by looking at a color wheel, that makes it easier, but you kind of have to know how to do that. You know, I didn't think about this, but I have to mix these colors in together, and I kind of overfilled the paint thing, and now it's just black on the top. Okay, I'm squishing in. Squish, 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 squish. Maybe it was too much black. I think we're gonna have to just go with it. It's our first one. Okay? The world can only expect so much of me when it comes to this. You know what I realize is you guys can't see what I'm doing now. You can't see me either. Okay. Let's see, can we do both? Can we do both? There we go. How's that? You're gonna come over here for a second. Just because it's easier. Okay. Come on, phones. Work with me. Thank you. I think I just painted my phone. I can't let that paint sit. I have a screen protector and I have a case, but I just don't want the paint to dry out between my phone. I'm trying to keep it nice. And as a kid, I used to say the same thing, and I would get so fucked up so quick. So as an adult, I'm like, no, I can't. This has kind of turned out to be more of a green. Not the color I was expecting. Not the color I was looking for. Okay. Maybe I really should have paid more of attention to color. Maybe that's something. I could be learning about color theory and other things like that. But then, like, I wouldn't be talking. See, that's the problem. That's the biggest issue, is it needs to be me talking, and it needs to be something that I can do while I'm doing this, and it can't just be like, I'm pretty sure I just saw a glock of a glock of paint go somewhere, but I don't know where. Yeah, it's definitely more of a green, I'd have to say. Okay, but Halloween things. Let's see. What else was it? Oh, and then there's like a movie. I saw there was like Halloween movies. I've been really looking into stuff because, like, to be honest, one of the things that I didn't realize I was falling into was like not like I used to see the light in everything I do. Like, I would be driving home from working 2 jobs and, you know, no days off, and would have just finished raining, and I'd be driving up through traffic on the fucking highway over this bridge, and you come up over this ridge area specifically, and like the trees would disappear, and you could see the whole city for a good 5 minutes as you drove along in traffic. And whenever it rained, if there was a moment where there was no rain, it would open up and you could see if there was like any rainbows in the area, you could see it in that space. So it was one of my favorite things to drive home on the weekend, and experience that when I was coming home from like my second job, my third job I think at this time. And it made me so happy, and I think about that and I'm like, how funny is that,
Stream
you know?
elements.
I would like such a simple thing that I fell in
Thank
love
you for
with, that I
following
enjoyed,
Panther Boy.
and
Smiley
I
face.
lost that. I lost that feeling of enjoyment, and so I feel like a lot of things that I'm doing right now are to try and like return me to like seeing that positivity and that joy in life, even when you're like working your ass off and everything's like rough, you know, even when things aren't perfect, even when like everything's falling apart. You like, I don't know where it went. I just like got really sad and it just like fell away, and I just didn't even realize. I was just like, meh, this is just who I am. And I'm like, that's not who you are. You used to be so much more like chill, and like now you're all grumpy and everything aggravates you. Like, you're such a grouchy bitch. Oh my goodness, what did I miss here? I guess my sound is not up high enough. Thank you for following, handsome femboy. How are you doing, handsome femboy? I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Just me chatting away by myself over here. Don't mind me. Trying to get this painting done. I'm just hopeful at this point, honestly, that I have enough paint, that I don't have to buy more paint. Because I already like messed up one of my orders for EVA foam. So, just a little more black. Just because this is not as dark as I want it to be. A little more black herein. It's Halloween. It's October. I feel like black and orange and red are like just the colors that come along with this month, you know? Like, those are just this month's colors. What else am I trying to do this Halloween season? I kind of would be nice, like, if I could make like a few costumes to like be able to go out in a few costumes, but I'm willing to just do the one. I'll do it really nice. It'd kind of be nice to do it like different, like to upgrade it yearly, but we'll see how that goes. Because that seems a little ambitious for someone who hasn't even finished the original draft right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, We're still making Hercules' like leather EVA foam what is armored skirt. I don't know what they're called. They actually have a name. But it was actually to help people to help themselves from like accidentally stabbing their own legs, which is kind of funny to think about, like Greek soldiers accidentally stabbing their legs and someone being like, yeah, we need a technology. We keep like stabbing our legs. People keep dying from infection. It's not very useful. Fix the way you do it, or make more armor. Make more armor. And then we really got into armor there for a while, didn't we? Like socially, like everyone. Like, just think about the knights and stuff like that. Just keep painting. See, that's a nice brown. See, that's the brown I was trying to get. Why did it finally mix in? I needed to add a little water, apparently. I did two with just an okay color, but that's the color. That's the color. Okay, well that's cleaned out. Looks like we're gonna have to move on to the next one. I barely got 3 covered in that. Yeah, man, there's no way I'm gonna have enough paint. Oof. I'm so worried. I'm so worried right now. I'm gonna have to get more paint. Looks like we're going to the cheap art supply store soon. See, that's another one. That's all gone. Ah! I ripped the container. Sorry, buddy. Let me just get on there. And then some black to darken it. Bleep. And a little mixy mix. Oh, wait, some water, like last time. Remember, we didn't have water the last time. Didn't quite mix right. Mixy, 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 mixy. Wait a minute. Look at this color. Something's not right here. Oh no, is this color dried out? Oh, fuck me. It didn't just dry out right now. I think I didn't close the lid properly. It must have dried it out. Damn. That's sad. It's kind of more of a gray than it is like a brown right now. I guess I could pour like a little bit of this water in and hope that it like, that was more than a little bit. Well, it's in there now. Just keep painting, just keep painting. What do you do when you paint? Just keep painting, just keep painting. Man, I think if my painting skills are anything to speak for like who I am as a person, I feel like it's on top. It's correct. It is right. It's right. Where's Let's see if I can pick up some of this paint here. We just need to get it wet a little bit first. La 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 la. Yeah, we got some there. Yes. Nice. 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 I love when it works out for me. It's so weird to think about all the memes I have in my head now. I once was somebody who knew very little memes. I knew probably some of the most stupid, most ridiculous memes out there. Now I know some of the most cringiest memes. And then I think some of the memes that I'm learning now are just the politically charged memes. And I'm just like, when does it ever end? Do the memes ever stop? Are memes just there because everyone's upset with the government? Okay, let's see here. This color is definitely more of a red color. And it is also dried out. That is so fucking hilarious. I know your way to dry stuff. Yeah, I'm sure you fucking did. Threw away all my good paint. God, such a waste. That makes me so sad. Okay, so this is, I think, a red. Oh, it's like a pink. That's not proper. No, I can't use that. Can I? I think we're gonna have to add like a purple or something to make it more brown. It's kind of turning out a little too violet-y. If it's purple, so it'd be green to be added. Let's see. We'll have to find out. A little blue and a little yellow. A little blue and a little yellow. Which we've been using as gold, but I'm gonna save that too. Let's see what we have. A little yellow. It hasn't even been opened. Bit of yellow. And then it said a small bit of blue. Mix, 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 mix. Maybe more yellow. Bum, bum, bum. This is still more of a violet-y color. Like, look at it. I don't know. Let's put it. Yeah, it's more purpley than what I want. It's getting there to like that brown color, but oh, that's brown. I don't like black. Darken it more so it doesn't look as purple. Let's see. I literally just Googled. A little green, it says. Changing. Which I think just uses a yellow, right? Like that's just another type of yellow. But we've definitely got more of a purple color than a brown. But with a little bit of the black, it's kind of gotten more brown. But we'll see how this green affects it. Of course, after I finish this brush application here. I love how a bunch of these are just going to be a bunch of different colors in the back, but I had to practice my color theory on something, I guess, right? I feel like I learn better just like actually doing things randomly, not because people told me to do them that way, but because I'm exploring. I think a part of that is like me relearning and like feeling good about like my own choices and like how I'm doing stuff. But I think another part of that is like I feel like so many people told me how to do things, and I guess came to find out that all of it was a lie or just like bad advice. And I'm like, you know what? If someone's gonna give me bad advice, it's gonna be me. Like, I'm gonna give me bad advice because I'm so tired of blaming other people for like the bad advice and listening to them than like just being like, you know what? I made some bad choices. I didn't do all the work on it. You know what I mean? Instead of just being like, bro, I trusted you. Like, I fucking trusted you. You were supposed to help me, not make things worse. Now I'm grumpy with you. But, okay, let's see. How does this green affect it? How does this green affect it? Ooh, that's doing something. That's doing something. I'm not quite sure what it's doing, but we'll test it out. Here we go. Okay, this is much more of a lavender again. Now we're kind of back to that lavender color. But it's kind of more of a gray lavender than just like the plain lavender from before. So again, I'm just gonna add a little more black. A little bit more black. And blend that in because that did help for the last one that I just did, but that was without the green. But I do just want to see kind of where this lands it. I think the green should bring it to more of a brown here. Kind of feels like... I feel like I'm stuck in this color zone. I'm missing something. I'm missing something here. What do we need? What is it that we are missing? Get some water, thin this out because it's quite a thick paste.
Raina said,
Raina!
I have a bed. I repeat, I have a bed, an entire bed.
Nice! I love that for you. I'm so great. I'm so happy for you. How big is the bed? What size did you get?
Raina said, I'm redoing the whole upstairs where I stay, so I finally got the frame in.
Hey, that sounds so exciting.
Raina said, Queen, all black.
Fuck yeah! All that space. That's some good laying space and spreading out space right there. The frame is all black or the bed is black? Because I've never heard of a black bed, but if you got one, you gotta share it because I need a black bed.
Raina
Though honestly,
said,
I kind of want a round bed.
the walls are being painted a dark gray and I have more stuff coming tomorrow.
Ooh, and you should get some of those like lights that go up in the corner, like around the rim. Yeah, that'd be cool. That sounds so exciting. You're like decorating your whole place.
Reina
Right for
said,
October. Fuck yeah.
I have black sheets and black pillowcases, comforter, etc. I'm trapped behind ads BTW.
I fucking love that for you. That's how it should be. I have like a mixture of stuff because I tend to like I don't like to get rid of things, and I also don't like to store stuff. So I have like a pink pillowcase and like a maroon pillowcase and then 4 black pillowcases. I don't know why I have so many pillows, but I just like I do know why. I like feeling like I'm surrounded. So it's like nice to have like the pillows in front of me and around my legs and like behind me and everything. Makes me feel comfy. Comfy. Ooh.
Reina said, I'm back.
Hello. Oh, you did say you had ads. How you been? What have you been up to? Sorry I haven't messaged you. I'm just trying to get my life together in some form. I feel like I'm falling apart here. But can only do what you got. This is still like a lavender color when it's supposed to be like brown.
Reina said, I've been good, working a lot. I added you from my new Discord, so message that one win or free girly.
Perfect. I'm so glad you got to make a Discord. How long did that take you? I really want to get these costumes done. What are you doing for Halloween? What are you going to be? You're already working on your room, so I have to imagine you thought about a Halloween costume this year. I'm like a child. I will never not
Reina
dress up for Halloween.
said, I have my last wedding this next weekend.
You have another wedding to go to? Jeez. That's so many weddings. I haven't been to that many weddings. I hate going to weddings though. It made me feel so weird.
Reina said, I'm thinking it's between Mitsurai from Demon Slayer, Raven Teen Titans, or a bat.
Oh yeah, I wanted to do Raven from Teen Titans too. That's a
Reina
good one. If I did Raven from
said,
Teen Titans though, I would do
get to
the
work
white
murder mystery
outfit.
at the lodge I work at.
I got to work a murder mystery at the lodge. That's so cool! Oh my gosh, that sounds so much fun. I love when people do stuff like that for work, where they do themed fun things like that. I always want. I actually like. I only thought there was one
Reina
season of Demon Slayer, so I'm just
said,
catching up on the rest of
The
it.
lodge also
And
bartends,
I
so I've been
definitely
bartending
want to
weddings.
do like a cosplay or a costume of what's her name? The Tanji's sister. Neko something.
Stream Elements
Can't remember.
said, Party Popper, join our awesome community on Discord for more fun, updates, and exclusive content.
Ooh,
Click the link and
bartending
let's keep the
weddings.
good
That
vibes
sounds
going
fun.
even after the stream. Sparkles
Get to see
link
all the drunk
https
people, all the
/
drama,
discord
get to be a part of it. That sounds so nice.
GFTBNR358P.
Nezuko, yes. I think I've
Said,
been wanting to. I think I want to do a
Nezuko
cosplay or a costume of Nezuko. That sounds really fun. I don't know if
Reina
the person that you're talking about from
said,
Demon Slayer is the
Two
same
guys
person because
put
I'm not
two
that best with
different
names.
100s in my
But
tip jar
is it the
last
person
time.
who has the butterfly, like the pink butterfly, or is it a different person? Because that's also another person I would do. Is the lady who has like the one of the girls who does is like the
Reina
butterfly ladies.
said, Oshinobu.
Yeah. Oh, two guys put two different hundreds in my tip jar. Oh shit! Damn, that's a good tip. Fuck yeah, get it. It's nice to be treated. Talking about treating yourselves. Guess who finally got insurance? Talking about treating themselves. You're like, I got $100 tip from 2 different people. And I'm like, I got insurance. Sometimes victories are very personal, you know? Alright, let's see. This paint was dried out, so I poured some water into it, so I'm kind of like just digging at it here to see if it was able to moisten it up, if I'm able to use it, or if it's just completely destroyed. We're gonna plop it out here and mash it about and see what happens. And sometimes you can like, especially since most of these are water based, you can like use the paints again. And just like, it's not the same as like when it was like goopy, you know? I think this is gonna be one I'm gonna do again. It's too watered down. That's what happened the first time I did these backs. I did it too watered down. So I have to be careful about doing that. I think the other ones are good, but this one is not okay. Man, I can't believe this is the 8th day that I've worked on it on stream. Not the 8th day that I've worked on it, but the 8th day I worked on it on stream. And I'm still working on these. It's killing me. I'm dying here.
Raina
I need something.
said,
Like, I need
there was
something.
this funny moment where me and my friend Becca were working the open bar.
Ooh.
Free bar complimentary of the bride and groom. When a guy comes to get a beer and you know that people call the foam the head of the beer, right?
Right.
He takes a sip and spits out the foam and says, I hate the head of the beer. So my friend Becca goes, without thinking, so you don't want head? The man processes and says, don't worry, I'm used to getting no head, before leaving. Raina.
That's so sad.
We busted out laughing to the ground.
I would have busted out laughing too. Jesus fucking Christ. He's like, don't worry. I'm used to it. It's fine. You're like, sir. Oh, poor sir. Okay, let's try making this brown again. I'm gonna look it up one more time. We're gonna even speak into it. What colors to mix to make brown? Okay, red, yellow, and blue. So let's try this again.
Raina.
Yellow.
I finally got my drawing tablet, so if you want any art done, I can make you some.
Blue. Red. Oh. Oh, you got a drawing tablet? What kind of drawing tablet did you get? I've been wanting to get a drawing tablet, but I haven't done it yet because I'm not willing to commit to it because I don't feel like I feel like I get into like doing an art thing and then I give up, you know? So I'm like, I have to finish my things. I need to finish my projects, and when I finish them, I'm allowing myself to get something new. But I need to finish this first. See, it's purple again.
Said. It was a pre-owned one, so it was only $225. Raina.
Oh, that's a good price.
Said. I also got an Apple Pencil 2nd Gen.
I think it needs to be more blue and less
Raina
everything else.
Said. I'm gonna head to bed because I'm taking care of my grandpa until my mom gets back. My surgery is the 4th of November.
Ooh, shit. I also got an Apple Pencil 2 Gen. Ooh, I don't know what that is. I'll have to look into that. That sounds fancy. I'm gonna head to bed. Okay, sounds good. Take care of yourself. Sleep well. Oh, damn. I hope you and your grandpa are able to take care of yourselves until your mom gets back and everything's good.
So good night and good vibes.
And I wish you luck on your surgery. Oh, it's coming up so fast. 2 more months.
Raina. Said.
Good night.
Raina loves spider.
Sleep well. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. too blue. It's just blue. Now it's just blue. Okay, what about yellow? Just a little bit of yellow. A little bit of yellow. A little more yellow. A little more yellow. A little more yellow. A little more yellow. Just a little more. It's kind of becoming more of a teal color. Let's just do the droppiness of red. Just the smallest droppity drop. Just to see. It's still more of a purple. Let's just add a little black. We'll just make it darker. We'll just make it darker. Maybe that will help. How do people get brown? Maybe it's red more and less blue. We'll paint a few of these and then we'll just give it a try. We just keep painting. That's the thing. Just keep painting. I made the paint. It's here. I'm painting. I have no other choice but to paint. I'm gonna add some more black. It's kind of like, look how blue that looks. You know what I mean? I'm following the recipes, folks. Google says. But this is what happens in real life. This is why we don't always listen to Google. You know? Because even when we want Google to be right all the time, Google not right all the time. It's not clear enough. You know what I mean? It's like you can teach a kid and you're like, oh yeah, the letters to the alphabet are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but like the kid's not gonna know how to use it unless you explain like how to use it. You know what I mean? Okay. We've been going for an hour though. That's solid. How many have we gotten? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. This is 8. I think that's more than we got the last time. Because I think it took us... No. Because we did all of them in an hour, didn't we? No, we did all of them in 3 hours. It was all of them in 3 hours. Hold on, I gotta adjust them real quick. Okay, adjusted. Keep painting. That's all I can do right now. Which kind of sucks. Because I would really like to move on. Because I feel like I've been doing this, like the painting part, for longer than I was expecting. It's taking me much more time than I was hoping for. And so I think that's like, it's really kind of getting me down. I'm like, ow, like I really want it to be done by now. But I'm spending all this time painting. But maybe in the end it will be good. Maybe like it will just look better. I mean, I think I'm learning a few ways to do some of this a little bit faster. I'm gonna have to look at some stuff. I chose painting not because I thought it would be the fastest, but because I knew it's a product that I already had. So I think there is definitely faster ways to do it than this painting method that I'm choosing. But I also felt like everything I saw online, the painting method looked the best. Like everything that I saw, like when it was all finished, everything that was painted looked way better in my opinion. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. whole bunch of red just to see if I can get it to like look brown at all. Because it's definitely more of a purple color still to this point. Still. Oh, I think we're starting to find it. Oh yeah, okay, I think it needed to be more red based heavy. Look at this color. There it is. It's a bit red, it's a little too red, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Just a little dollop there. So, definitely more of a red strong, not a blue strong or a yellow strong, but a red strong, and then a little bit of blue, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of black, and that should be your brown. That should be the brown there. That is key. I think the amount, that's necessary. I feel like it's necessary to share how much of each color, because yeah, that's the color I've been looking for this whole time. Look at that. That's a beautiful color. Yes. Yes, this is what I want to see. And it's good for me because learning this will be good. I'll be able to use this in the future. And also I hear that like when you look at these colors that are mixed with multiple colors, they look better than the ones you buy that are just the color that you wanted to buy. So hopefully that is true. It only took me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to figure it out. It took me 10 to figure it out. Only 10? That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's put a little black in this. Mix that up. Mix that up. Okay. This color, I might choose to add just a little bit more blue and yellow to it, just to see if I can get it to change a little bit more brown. I can always add a little bit more red if it gets too purpley again. But I think after this one we wipe down, definitely going to be adding some more color into it just to adjust it a little bit. Now that I'm looking at it for the second one, you know, I'm liking it again. Just wanting to see if I can adjust it, make it a little bit better. You never know, it's the first time I succeeded, right? And this is just the bigger volume with all the black in it, because the last time I didn't mix the black in the main thing, I mixed it on this, you know. Okay. Be right back. Oh, that one's actually not too bad. 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 Oh, it's missing a little bit of spot right here. Actually, we'll just widen that. Just real quick. A little bit of yellow. A little bit of blue. Okay. Okay, so those are good. Oop. Let's just make sure there's no other gooder ones here. Those need to be done, that needs to be done, that needs to be done, that needs to be done, and that needs a touch-up. Okay. So those are good. Perfect. Okay. Darken it again. Okay. How many do we have left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 4 of those are only touch-ups, and 4 of those is to finish, and 1 of them's only a touch-up. So, hey, an hour to do them all again. Look at that. Go, Leah. I don't know what we're doing after this though, because like they have to dry, so like I can't go back, because I was gonna go back in and just make sure all of them like were done really well. Again, I think I had touched up a few the last time you guys had saw me. That's what I was in the middle of doing, was making sure that those the ones that got touched up were done. So yeah, we're getting there. We're about to put them on a belt and move them around so they can be a thing, and hopefully you can see them on Tony. I hope they'll show you guys. Otherwise, I'll just have to show you in the thing. But and then I'll get started on the dress. Oh my gosh, am I gonna do that tonight? Would that be a thing we do tonight if I can get all of these done right now? Like, is that something that's happening? I mean, I don't see why not. Okay. Let's do it. Let's take a quick water break though, because it's been an hour and I don't think I've had any water. Okay. So, we are going to put away this green. I forgot about this. Mix it into this pile here. Why isn't it wanting to come out? Come on out. Interesting. We will get it to come out here in a second. But first, let us continue. Having some weird deja vu right now. I don't know if we're going to need to make more paint or not. But we've gone through at least 4 full, like not full 4, but 4 small paint things that were there before. And I've almost finished off the paint. And all I've done is this. I just realized I'm definitely going to need more paint, because I need to do the arm or chest. Like, if I'm doing the chest plate, fuck yeah, I need like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I fucking need that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna need paint. Yeah, we need paint. We are too low on paint. That will be the next thing. I was really hoping, but I'm kind of happy that I got, with what I already had on hand, I got through this much of it, because that's something, that's better than nothing. I could have had to buy everything from scratch, and I already had to buy the EVA foam, and the EVA foam is not that expensive. I think this stuff was $20, $15, something like that. And I just got some on sale for like $11, so eBay phone's pretty chill. Pretty chill. Okay. The next problem is that I'm realizing that I'm running into is I think also the last time when I got to this point, I put them actually on here because I ran out of space down there, and the same problem has now occurred again. So I think it is very likely that that's what's gonna happen again. But I think this time now the problem is I kind of need the space for the paint that I have up here that I might be using, but I'm not sure. Can get rid of that at least. I'm not done painting. Take down all this. Okay. Move it over like that. There we go. See how many we can fit up here. We'll do our best. We will do our best. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. It's not perfect. I'm definitely gonna make some more paint. I kind of like, I think I'm gonna just stick this in there, bring it out, see what's up with that. See what's up with that. And just so we can get rid of this. Me just dropping everything. This is actually not that bad of a color. I like the color these color changes, it's so funny. You know, it looks like someone didn't know how to dye. That's what it looks like. It looks like somebody who's trying to dye leather with like wait, what color, boss? I think this is the poop color too. I just realized that I was mixing out. It actually blended in pretty nicely. Goldeny color. So close. So far away at the very same time. This is one step closer. Day number 8. Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna have to make more paint. I'm picking up some of the leftover more purpley paint now. I'm trying to get more of this brown paint that was settled in here mixed in, but it kind of seems like dried in a little bit, honestly. We'll see. Maybe it's just my imagination because I added so much paint on top of it already. I can't really see what's happening. All I know is that it's gloopy. Very gloopy. Mike Wazowski. bites the dust, and another one bites the dust, and another one down, and another one down, and another one bites the dust. Boom, boom. Alright, guys. This is the last fully done one, and then we have a touch up. And then we're completely done. If we are this close to not needing to mix more paint, this close. So we're gonna see if I can stretch it, or if it's going to be a mess. Wish me luck. I need it right now. Pray for me. Need your prayers, prayers, prayers and wishes. Prayers, prayers and wishes. It's like the tuppence, tuppence. This is gonna be a thinner layer, I think. So this might be another one where I'll have to come back in and touch it up again. But we'll do the other sides first. Finish them up. I'm really scraping here right now, to be honest. Leave me alone. Dean keeps asking, do you want them? I'm like, no, I don't. Please stop asking me. I keep telling you no. So the answer is no. Yeah, see, I keep digging into this brown here in the center, and it keeps coming up. So I feel like it's in there. It's coming up. It's just like, I think if I was to use this fully, it would be so watered down the whole time that I would have to do so many layers. Like, does that color look lighter than the other ones? No? Maybe? Okay. I just put that in my mouth, but shouldn't do that. Okay. Over non-toxic. Touch-ups. There's some glue here for some reason. That's weird. Okay, and we scrape again. There's still plenty of like residue paint left over, so that's all I'm attacking right now. I'm just trying to scoop it up, wipe it up, kind of collect it, water it down, blend it together, get it soaked up in the brush. It's happening. It's happening. I see why people leave their paints on there and like continue mixing, because like it mixes in. You use it. You use it up. Okay. So there's a couple holes here. Couple holes here. There's this blue here. Cover. Holes here. Okay. And just a little here. On the edges. Okay. I did it, guys. walking around with me. I will, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna take a break, at least minimally right now. I'm gonna pause for a little bit. Maybe you guys will see me back on, maybe you won't. But at least a little mini break for me, so that way I can stand up, stretch, drink some water, have a snack, rearrange everything. If I'm gonna come back, we're gonna probably be working on the dress. So I'm really excited about that. I hope you guys join me. And if you're seeing us on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell icon down below so that way you know when I am posting, because trust me, it is random. And comment down below, what's the longest paint job that you've ever done for yourself? Like, ever. What's the longest amount of time you've spent painting something? Ever. Alright, guys. Bye.